Well, we've been on a few kayak rides before on the show, and of course we've done a lot of fishing, but I don't think we've ever combined the two until now. Recently I met up with some guys who've been doing kayak fishing for quite a while, and thanks to our friends at Survival Products in Salisbury, I was able to join them in my own decked out kayak that's built for fishing. When you think of something that's convenient, you probably do not think of fishing. In a kayak, though, it's a little different. You don't need a trailer and you can launch from just about anywhere, but why would anyone want to fish from a kayak?
You are just super quiet. You can get into the shallows really easily, and it's just a lot of fun. I mean, there's just no motor, no noise, and you really get to enjoy a lot of the spots on the shore.
Although fishing from one of these seems rather daunting.
It can get challenging. You're definitely up close and personal. Generally, you just grab your leader and flip them in and just watch your feet and watch them jump around. It's a lot of fun.
And as mentioned before, these Hobie kayaks are made for fishing.
This is a Pro Angler 12, and it's super comfortable. It's very wide, very stable. You can stand up in it. You can do virtually anything you would like in it. Very, very difficult boat to turn over even if you tried, so that's good.
Yes. Now, if you think you're gonna have to paddle around for hours, think again.
They propel themselves through the Mirage Drive, which is a nifty little substitute for a paddle, and you pedal them back and forth and they move like penguin fins, and these propel you through the water so you don't have to paddle.
Of course, you can upgrade your kayak to fit your fishing style. Rod holders, fish finders, the possibilities are endless.
Everything you'd find on a big boat, just on a little boat. Yep, that's right.
Doug and Gary are looking for rock and possibly a speckled trout, so out we go to fish the shorelines of Colburn's Creek and the Big Anamessex River. Doug manages to get a couple of specks along the way, but for a while, this becomes a kayak cruise. That's okay though, because on a day like this, being out here is the adventure. Well, I may not be catching a whole lot of fish, or any right now, but it really is spectacular being out here in this crystal clear water, in this kayak, just being able to maneuver around and see everything there is to see. You don't even have to be catching any fish to have a great time. This is really amazing. Soon enough though, Doug gets into one.
Nice fish.
Sure is.
Fall fishing. Love it.
From a kayak.
From a kayak.
Yes, I mean, how do you handle this? You get it in the boat, I mean, you gotta be careful, right?
Yeah, you just really careful. Try not to lift your rod tip too high because you're low and you can cause some damage to your rod if you lift it real high. So just keep it low to the water and enjoy the fight and get a Chesapeake Bay sleigh ride. Get pulled around. It's a lot of fun. Good, clean fish.
He gets another in the kayak, but this one is going back in the water. So far, the fishing today has been sporadic.
I'm just trying to find a few fish, and they seem to be really scattered out. When you find them, there's 5 or 6 fish in a group, and you catch one, and then they're gone, and you gotta find them again.
We are able to get some more small rock while trolling the shoreline.
Little rockfish, he thinks he's a big one.
Right.
Gonna let him back, grow up.
Got a few here that I've caught. They're nothing that's gonna go in the cooler, but hey, it's fun catching them, and it's my first time catching fish on a kayak. Pretty cool, so I'm happy with it. I don't care how big they are. Let's put them back, get a little bigger. Doug, however, has gotten into something.
I wasn't having any luck trolling, and there's a little teeny tiny creek right there that had some water coming out of it.
Nice.
And he was hanging out at the mouth of the creek.
And the fish are not out of this little creek yet.
That's a nice one. Oh, that's a lot of fun. We're on some fish back here. I don't know how far up it's gone.
looks like we've discovered a new way to fish, one where that old saying, a bad day on the water is better than a good day at work, is not something you say to make you feel better after a lousy day of fishing. It's the honest to goodness truth. And it's also a great way for you to get outdoors, Delmarva.